We'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Hawkeyes will put total leather and we'll get started. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. So Oregon's offense will take the field first. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. The margin for error is so small in this conference, it's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises, and I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously in the Big Ten, to make your first statement.
And it's going to be taxing all season long for these players. Physically, obviously, and you expect that in the Big Ten Conference. But now adding all those West Coast teams, these guys are going to be flying back and forth across the country a lot this year. They have to get off to a fast start today. That's what makes this game so critical.
The Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
This was one of the keys to the game. Could this quarterback, could he extend plays and then make throws in scramble situations? That time, the defense was able to get to him and bring him down for a huge loss.
They'll move the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Knight. Makes the catch. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. And the Ducks are on the move. Wants to throw on 1st down. Moves around to clear up the vision. Firing to the right, complete. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. This time they'll go to the running game.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
Perfect timing. Got there right when the ball got there. Didn't get there a little bit early. Saving the touchdown. Nice timing by that defender.
The Ducks come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
You know, this is a running back who wants the ball, and he wants the offense to run through him. Really nice job there on the 3rd down of this opening drive for his offense. I can't wait to see what kind of game this guy's going to have.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you can tell he takes advantage of it.
A lot of defenders around on that screen. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. Good, right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
So the Iowa Hawkeyes offense will get the ball for the first time. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Trying play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. The give to the back. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Moore will throw. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hip.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
On third down, he drops to throw. He'll get rid of it. He makes the catch.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapped around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Rush is on him. He'll pull it down. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
And sometimes these QBs, man, you just want them to hang in the pocket maybe just a little bit longer. It's 3rd down. I got a little bit I got to get, and I think he pulls the football down, tries to make a play with his feet, but the defense does their job and forces the 4th down.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. First play of the drive comes from the 22. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Finds his back in the middle. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later.
On 2nd down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to 3rd down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the 1st down on 2nd down. We don't need 3rd downs.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Leaves it with the back. And he's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the first quarter. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Autzen. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Hawkeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. That's reeled in. It's Smith. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Second down coming up. The give from the gun. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. No matter what uniform the Ducks are rocking, they are dressed for success on the ground.
And that's who they are, right? They're dressed for success. They run the football, and then after that, what do? They run it some more, and they run it fast. Every Oregon team always been built on that tempo and ground game.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Ducks in a good spot here with second and short. Smith takes the handoff. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Flushed out of the pocket. Chunked it away just as he was hit. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Moore to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got an open man. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
All right, offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down.
I think this defense really needs to start thinking about really fencing this quarterback in. You cannot let him go east or west because he will extend the play with his legs and his speed and then hurt you throwing the football.
Guided out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 14. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Splits the uprights right down the middle. The lead now 6 here in the second.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From the gun, the running back has it. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping him up, getting him on the ground, take away that run game, make him one-dimensional, put him in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Finds a spot down the gun of the knee. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. Here's a heat. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. And the Hawkeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
Wow, well, the offense a play ago comes up with a big completion down the field, and they decide to go right back to another passing play to see if they can add on to it, and they were not able to protect the quarterback. Big missed opportunity.
Our coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Took a shot as he threw. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Splits the uprights. Good. The lead is down to a field goal. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Clemson is down right now, but I'm not convinced this team doesn't have a C.J. Spiller-like big play in them. Any change in momentum, and this is a brand-new game. It's just a field goal game.
He's got it on the outside. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47. The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Running it to the right. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Sets up the screen. Breaks into the open. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. There is striking distance at the 37. And the Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Knight. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sampson. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Ducks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run play action. Still looking on the move. Unleashes one. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Oh, they're after him. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. The give to the tailback. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front 7, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a 2nd time in this one. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. It's complete. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. Now the play fake. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Well, you can see why this team thinks this kid has a real bright future. It's amazing. He's only a true freshman. He's not built like one, though, and you saw it on that last play. Trust me, that is the first of many sacks in this kid's collegiate career.
They stopped him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene.
The Ducks will kick it off to start the second half. Hauls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They start this third quarter after only being able to muster a field goal in the first half.
Yeah, and this offensive coordinator.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Looking down the middle. He's got it. They were able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark.
Let's not complicate this. My man is better than your man. Find your matchups and go get it.
Play action. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick handoff. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be...
There he goes! They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job.
Got enough space. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. And guys, this has been a defensive struggle, but now on 1st and goal, a chance for the first touchdown of the game. Trying to punch it in. Touchdown, Hawkeye! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Coming out with it, it's Moore. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Off the play fake on first down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that first down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And the Ducks send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge. Oh, he's got some space. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. The Hawkeyes just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And, man, how many times are we going to call his name today? He has been so much fun to watch. Got a couple of sacks. Add another tackle for a loss here. He has been all over the field, and he has made some serious plays for this defense.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
It'll be a draw. Nice move to pick up yardage. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. The lead now 7 here in the third quarter.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this
turning it off! He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They've got the screen set up. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Ducks will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. The first play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. They go to the ground. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
That play had 0 shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
They'll go right back to him. At the 40, there he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, trying to get an angle, but you can tell the speed sets them up, makes the big play out to the left.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Hawkeyes will have it first and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Just had a solid pickup on first. Now let's see what they've got on second down. They'll give it to the back. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. We've come to the break, and Iowa has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Now they'll run the draw. Got enough for the 1st down. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. Might as well give it to him again. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Running back searching for a hole. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability to stop the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush. And that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little farther. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down to the 26. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They race into the open. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The Ducks in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry-up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Grab near the marker. It's Moore. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Ducks are rolling down the field. Looking downfield, it's Knight. Under fire. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
This is going to be tough sledding for this quarterback now. You're trailing. You're in the 2nd half. Defense knows you've got to throw it. You're going to have to sit in the pocket under duress and start making throws in tight window.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He's looking downfield to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Extending the play. He turns it loose to the left. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And that decision will be questioned for a while. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Completes the shuffle pass. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive numbers.
Power football with the run. There he goes. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Iowa! Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this two-game slide.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to take off. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Moore will throw. Snagged out of the air. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll go to the air on second and short. Fires downfield. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. The Ducks come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll run for it on third and short. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Off the play fake. Under fire. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The Ducks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Fires to the middle. Pulls it in. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. So now it's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback's mistake pushes the ball back in the shadow of his own goalpost. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the pass is incomplete, looking for a little salve for the wound, but the ball game is over. Guys, this is a type of signature win that can set the tone for the future of a program.
And this is the crazy thing about college football with 18 to 22-year-olds. On any given day, anything can happen. And, David, you got to give this team so much credit. They played with their hair on fire and got a tremendous win.
And to keep the belief, like, to understand, like, I've got a chance to come in and win this game and not just give us lip service. They told us this could happen throughout the week, but they believed. Even when it got a little difficult, got a little up in the air, they kept fighting, they kept believing, and they get the huge win.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.